Hello, hello, good morning. Good morning, Jolly Kilo. Good morning, Steel Wolf. Even though it's not technically morning here, it's still morning somewhere in the world. So, I was gonna get a throat lozenge. So much fucking phlegm. Why do I have so much fucking phlegm? I don't know. Anyway, hi. Alright, there we go. Okay. Forgot to put my lid on the paint water after the last stream, and then when I was changing it today, there was 3 dead bugs in it. Delightful. Whoopie, hello Whoopie. How are you going? Too many dead bug. Yeah, yeah. 1 dead bug is too many dead bug. 3 is just rude. Okay, no, I was gonna finish the dry brushing first before I started gluing anything in. Okay. There it is. No. They were like the tiny little like midgy kind of insects. They weren't like big bugs or anything. So, no. Not even protein. So much rain. Here comes the rain again. Ugh. This brush is still looking vaguely purple. Oh well. Orange rain warning now from red. Oof. That is too much rain. That is a lot of goddamn rain. House isn't flooded. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'm glad your house hasn't flooded. That is a relief. It is still a lot of rain, yeah. People know because the house is either flooded out, blocked off by... Oh, dang. Oh, bugger. Hopefully the flooding's not too serious and they don't lose too much stuff. Yeah, that's a fuck ton of rain. That is just rude and inconsiderate amounts of rain. And your weather needs to calm the fuck down. Go home whether you are drunk. Until you go from livestock meat, eating meat made from insects, better for the environment, nutrients. I mean, specific kinds of insects. Also, I very much enjoy my steak, and I do not want to lose my steak. I love a good steak. But we shall see what the future holds. Pushing up a bit from the other areas who keep getting flooded. Ah, so it's different areas getting flooded this time. Gotta keep things interesting, I guess. Bloody weather. Definitely drunk. Oh, they copped it again last week. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know why I am so goddamn phlegmy. Need to get around to getting my next flu shot and COVID shot, because I am a little behind on those. Yeah, sounds like the weather is giving you a rough time over there, Whoopie. Fingers crossed it calms the fuck down soon. Keep getting big tropical wets and then mostly tied out at the time they get here. Yeah, we get the similar thing here. Up north gets all the fucking cyclones and shit, and down here we just get the dregs, the leftovers. There's been a few cyclones lately as well. Luckily not all of them have actually hit the Australia coast. Wild weather up there at the moment. Asian, not Flemish. Realise I fucked with my lino cut, done in a way that's not really suitable print on t-shirts. Oh no! I am giving you a soothing hug, Whoopie. A comforting internet hug. Still have a nice lino cut to print on paper later. Excellent! Tip top, hello, tip top! Tip top, tip top, tip top! I am so excited. I used the gift cards you got me to pre-order the defiler, and I'll be picking up the defiler on Thursday. My defiler is waiting for me at the store to pick up. So thank you once again, Tip Top, for your amazing generosity. That is so awesome. So yeah, it'll be a while before I can actually like do anything with said defiler, because you know I've got too much shit on my plate at the moment. But I'm excited. So I think my painting night this week is going to be looking at assembling the defiler, probably. Or at least getting started on the assembly anyway. And then agonizing over decisions. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, I was not actually expecting the defiler to arrive so soon. So I am very excited. Yeah, oof. We'll see how my arm goes today, though. Because last night at netball, I tripped over somebody's ankle and I was, doing the stagger backwards thing, trying to regain my balance. And luckily, because I was close to the net, I was able to, like, grab the net to stop myself from falling over, except then I kind of pulled a bunch of stuff all down in my forearm. It's not painful, but for a while there last night, it was feeling very weird. So we'll see how that goes. It's all right now, but I'm being careful with it. So if it hadn't been feeling all right, I wouldn't have bothered streaming today. But yeah, so fingers crossed it stays all right and doesn't start feeling weird again. If it does start feeling weird again, I might end up wrapping stream early, but we will see. We will see. Luckily, I'm also not doing anything particularly detail intensive at the moment. Dry brushing is relatively easy on the hands. I'm not having to grip my brush and be like super precise with it. Yeah, I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh god, what is this going to feel like tomorrow? But yeah, so far so good, which is a relief. Yeah, how are you going, Tip Top? How's your recovery going? Have you managed to get any hobby time in yet, or are you still not at that point yet? One day at a time? One day at a time, yep. You're doing hobby? Excellent, exquisite, delightful. What hobby have you been working on lately? Hello, Emag, how are you going? What are you up to this time zone?
Squid Sprinkles says, hello friends.
Hello, Squid. It's a Squidalicious. Squidtastic. Squidcellent. The most marvelous, magnificent, mighty squid. Hello, Yellow! That looks amazing. Oh, thank you. Hi, hi, hi. How are you going? We're making progress. Slowly, slowly, we're making progress. Just gradually building up the lighter purple over the darker purple. I'm trying to hold this in a way where you guys can actually see what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah. Alright, so it's fun comparing the two sides, you know, between not dry brushed, dry brushed. It's a subtle difference, I think, but definitely a difference. Anyway, how are you going? Emag and Squid and Yellow. What are you all up to today? Working on a few Black Templar? Oof. How many is a few? Just 100. Just 100. You know, just too fucking many. I have the utmost respect for people who can paint 100 or more of anything in the one army, because I would lose my mind of boredom. The repetitiveness of it would get to me eventually. Unless I did them in small batches with other stuff in between. That's manageable. But just doing 100 or even 50 of the same mini with nothing in between, I would perish. I'd just be like, nope, fuck this shit, I'm out. Actually, no, I have done big army commissions before. And that's why I've decided I don't want to do them anymore. Oh, did that just take paint off? Oh, god damn it, that did just take paint off. Fuck this. Okay, yeah, that needs cleaning. Luckily, I've still got soap left in the paper towel from last time, so I don't have to open my soap again just yet. Bit better. But first, I need to fix that. Ugh. Okay, let that dry and then come back and re-edge that. Tidy up a bit of the edge there because that was looking a bit mucky. Squid, 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 are you drawing? Squid. Okay, it's a bit better. Yeah, still got paint in it. Come on, soap. There we go, soap. Okay, a bit better. Oh, excuse me.
Remember what I have taught you.
Nix, hello,
Nixer, you're
Nix. Thank you
just
very much for that
subscribed with
subscription. Oh, that resubscription. Subscribe with Prime. Fuck yeah. Not really here. That's fine. Lurking is totally fine and acceptable. Thank you very much for dropping in and resubscribing and saying hi. Always very, very much appreciated. Oh, thank you. Ned looking beautifully. So there you go. Have a better look at, you know, the side that I've done more work on so far. Hello, Spotty. Some sort of superposition. Alright, what was I doing? I was doing these top edge highlights. That's what I was doing.
Fire in the
Hello,
hole!
Shiny. Nice. Hell yeah, 69 bits. Thank you very much. That is super appreciated. How are you going, Shiny? Domino's Philly cheesesteak. Oh, nom nom nom. Hell yeah. Cheesesteak. Damn it, now I want steak. Oh well. Nearly slapped a transphobic Karen at work. Damn, well, I I applaud your self-restraint for not actually hauling back and slapping them. I appreciate you not getting arrested for assault. But also big fucking mood. Big fucking mood. Why are some people so obsessed with complete strangers' genitalia? Like, it's just weird. And creepy. And just, ugh. People need to learn the fine skill of minding their own fucking business. Deep breath, think of the money. Exactly, exactly, think of the money. Is there an assault charge? Is there a pepper charge? I suppose that'd be what you get charged with when, you know, using pepper spray, I guess. Chokes on them, I own the shop. Now they're banned from my shop. Oh, excellent! Near a spicy, possibly. Hell yeah, ban that transphobe from your fucking shop. What kind of a shop you got, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, yeah, pepper is absolutely spicy for me. I hate pepper. Do not like pepper. Cannot do pepper. I am a disgrace to my Asian heritage, yes. Med check. Do your meds if you need to do meds. I do like noodles. I love noodles. Or as my mum calls them, noodlies. Love my noodlies. Oh, hobby shop. Excellent. Hell yeah. Yep. Ban that transphobe. Adorable. I know, right? And like for the longest time, it didn't even strike me as anything, you know, remarkable because mum's always called them noodlies my entire life, pretty much. So yeah, it was normal for me. It didn't occur to me that maybe other people would find it adorable until one day I was like, wait, does anybody else actually call them noodlies? Huh. And yeah. No, turns out my mum's just adorable. Sometimes. May you be fondled by his noodly appendage. Consent, silly. Use stock GDOB products, don't want to dedicate 6% inventory for some overpriced paints that the pots are designed to make you buy more. Yeah, no, that is very fair. Although, honestly, I have no problems with the GDOB pots. Like, I don't lose paints, generally. Even if they do dry out a little bit, I can just chuck in some Lamia Medium and recover them just fine, so I am of the opinion that most people who have problems with GDOB pots is just a skill issue. But no, I do understand, you know, most people don't want to fuck around with GDOB pots. That is very reasonable. I respect their decision, even if I also, you know, do a bit of friendly, light-hearted mocking. Of course it's a consensus. It's a great honor to be noodled. Hello, Helgrad! Yeah. Once you try up, you can eat. No, Spotty, do not eat paint. That'd be a waste of good paint when you can just, like, add some Lamia Medium and recover them again. But yeah. From what I've heard, stocking GDub stuff also tends to be a bit of a hassle. Just in general, having to deal with, like, the GDub sales reps and shit. So... No, I'm not going to eat the medium. I'm not going to eat the paint. I'm not going to eat the medium. I'm not going to eat any of my hobby supplies. My hobby supplies are not for consumption. My hobby supplies are for hobbying, and I'm going to use them for hobby, and not for sustenance. I have other things I would much rather use for sustenance, like my M&Ms, which I should have in just a minute. Let that soak for a little bit. Beat me to it. M&M stack. Delightful. Yeah, how are you going, Helgrat? What are you up to today? Oop. Nah! Fuck! Where did that one go? There it is. Gravity Y! Trying to stay warm. Ooh. What's the temperature where you're at now? If we make the noodles look like paint and drywall, 2 birds, 1 RPG. I feel like 1 RPG is little bit overkill for 2 birds. Unless those birds are emus. If the birds are emus, you might need more than 1 RPG. Ooh. Decent wind bringing the temp down. Oh, damn. Yeah, wind chill is a bit of a bitch. 18C feels like 12, yeah. Or cassowaries, yeah. Oh yeah, you definitely need more than 1 RPG for a cassowary. are you again, Hellgrat? Sorry, I keep forgetting where everybody is. Were you Melbourne? Why is my water bottle over there? Oh, you're Sydney. Who was it that was Melbourne? I was here last stream, mentioning how cold it was and that the cassowary is endangered enough already. True, true. Alright, just catching up, making sure I don't have any netball messages. Okay, nothing I need to respond to just yet. Oh, hey. Apparently I just got a comment on my 140k fic that I wrote years and years and years ago. And technically it never actually got around to finishing. Well, I kind of finished it. I didn't get around to writing the sequel. But anyway, it's always lovely getting a comment on a fic that I wrote. Especially when it's a fic that I wrote like over a decade ago. Ragin! Hello, Ragin! Yeah. Do I need another eucalyptus drop? Maybe. Mainlining these things today. Yes. Wait, have you even read my first 40k fic? I don't remember. Oh, Ragin isn't here? Oh, sad face. You fooled me with that shout-out, Spotty. How dare you? How dare you do that to me? But that's alright. I forgive you. This time. God, do I even remember what I was planning on for that fucking sequel? Vaguely. Very, very vaguely. Oh, wait, what? You've actually read my 40k fic? That's so funny. That's so fucking funny. Oh, nice. Please. As a creator, you should know that any feedback on stuff you've created is always welcome, because it's like, yay, somebody likes my stuff, even if it is, you know, a decade and a half old and not of the quality I could probably produce now. One day I'll find the perfect place to retire, where there is the right medical centers and the perfect temperature all year round with great internet. I mean, medical centers and great internet, yes. Perfect temp all year round, that one's a little less likely, but you know, 2 out of 3 wouldn't be bad. Or 2.5, you know. But yeah. Still, one can hope. What's the perfect temperature? Anyway. Yeah. I'd be more like 22 to 25, but yeah, close enough. Close enough. Yeah. I'm relatively comfortable in anything between like 20 to 30. As long as I don't have to do too much. when it starts getting closer to 30. I also actually don't mind it getting colder as long as I'm prepared for it. I love being able to like bury myself in blankets and quilt and everything in bed and be all comfy, cozy, snuggly warm. That is delightful. Yeah, 30's okay as long as I'm not for 3 to 4 days. I mean, I regularly play netball in, you know, 30 plus, so I can definitely handle it. It's just gross. But yeah. 25 is good. 25, 24. 24, 25 is like ideal. Not too hot, not too cold. A decent priming temperature. Also, don't forget to include humidity in your hypothetical perfect, because 30 dry, absolutely fine. 30 humid, God no. I used to play ice hockey. Oh, nice. Where can we find this magical investigation? I must read it now. Good temperature range. Wouldn't mind it never dropping below 26. Could keep so many fish outside. It's, I have, an archive of our own profile. So yeah, it's on my archive of our own page. Trained with the Aussie team, even played an international friendly. Oh, nice! Fuck yeah! Go Hellcat! That is very cool. Thinking, pulling my heated blanket over my legs again. Excellent. But yeah, Whoopie, what did you think of my fic? Come on, you can't just admit that you found it and read it and then not tell me what you thought about it. Leave me some comments! Archive of Our Own is a website that's an archive of fanfiction. I very much recommend Archive of Our Own. And then yeah, if you search for Skits as an author. Oh, my Archive of Our Own is locked to people who don't have an Archive of Our Own account. So to read my stuff, you'd need to get an Archive of Our Own account, which I think is pretty easy these days. I don't think you have to wait for an invite anymore, but if you do need an invite, I still have plenty of archive invites to hand out. Oh yeah, high humidity, high temp, so bad. Found the A3, added to favorites, never looked at it again. Valid. Very valid of you. I haven't written anything for a while because I think I used up all my writing juice for a while in the span of a year because I wrote over 300,000 words of Murderbot Diaries fiction in the space of a single year. And I think my my writing well is now completely dry for the foreseeable future. But, like the tension between I like Ellie's characters endearing. Yay! Excellent. Thank you very much, Weepy. That has made my day. That is delightful. Yeah. Can write a longer comment on site, have to reread it first. I mean, I would be absolutely over the moon if you did decide to do that, but obviously no pressure. Life is busy. But yeah, as a fanfic author, comments are like the best fucking thing. I've actually had, I love it when people are like reading my the series I wrote for Murderbot Diaries and just leaving comments regularly as I go through. It is such a delight. And I do my best to reply to all comments because I figure if people took the time and effort to write me a comment, then, you know, I can take the time and effort to respond to their comment. That's just, you know, how it should work. Oh no, the hardship. Find what I'm doing, background dainty characters, getting the weird stream consciousness, doing something like yeah. Sometimes writing is like that. Other times it's a goddamn struggle of trying to squeeze words out of a stone. But yeah. It's really annoying though, because I do not actually enjoy the writing process. But I do enjoy having fic that is written specifically for me, because I'm the one who wrote it, because I know what I want to read. So I love going back and rereading fic I've written, because I'm like, yeah, this is perfect. This is hitting all the right spots. No, I'm not eating the stone. I was like, say, smile, smile, smile. Yeah. Don't get many comments or written any long things. Images, haven't updated anything well. Kudos emails. Yes! Oh, I love it when I get kudos emails pretty much every day still. Because I think, especially since the majority of my stuff is Murderbot, that's where I get most of my comments. But every now and then somebody will comment, or at least kudos some of my Ninja Turtles fic, or like today, my strange, what was it? Allies 40k fic. But yeah, I've written for Ninja Turtles, I've written for Murderbot Diaries, I've written some Transformers stuff, and yeah, I've written one 40k thing. Have I written for any other fandoms? I don't remember. Anyway. Get a stream of comments on every chapter of my big fic every 6 months. Nice. Delightful. Yay, my half-yearly 52 comments at once. One thing I wish people would do more, though, is comment about where they found the fic or how they found the fic. Like, did they just find it by browsing the AO3 tags? Was somebody, you know, did they find it on a rec list? Did somebody recommend it directly? Like, tell me how you found my fic so I can go, oh, yay! Yay! Especially if it's like, you found it on a recommendations list or something, or a friend recommended it to you, because that's like, fuck yes. How many chapters is my series?
Squid Sprinkles says, I can tell you, your MBD fic are in 2.0 recommendations lists.
Gasper? Squid, you need to tell me the details about these lists and, like, what people say about my fics in the recommendations and everything. I need details, Squid! I must know. I must know how people, like, what they say when they're recommending my stuff. Need details. I'm probably never going to read any of these. I have everyone. Very fair. And also, thank you, Spotty. I'm glad you're happy for us. Post links so we can partake. Squid or Whoopie, do you guys reckon you could chuck up my archive of our own profile link? Pretty please? And yeah, you are going to need to make an archive of our own account to actually see any of my fics, because I locked them to only registered users can read them because of the fucking AI bot scrapers. But yeah, if anybody does need an invite to get an archive of our own account, I can absolutely pass out those. Oh, isn't much detail. What are some canon divergence of her comfort fic? People like copy pasted a list of fanfic and a small summary. Beautiful. Thank you very much, Squid. But yeah, if you're not logged in with an account, you're not going to see anything on that though. Fucking. Also, spam bots. Archive of our own has. Unfortunately, sometimes people decide to do bot comments of various flavors, which are all shit. Choosing tag hasn't really been taken. Well, I'm sure your Twitch tag most likely won't be taken. But yeah. Can you just make an archive of our own account now, or do you still need an invite? Or is there a queue? I don't know. I haven't had to think about it for a while. Sorry, I keep getting distracted cleaning this fucking brush because there's still goddamn paint crusted in it. But that's okay. Clean it more thoroughly later when I've actually finished the dry brushing. But I need it to be not crusty. If my brush is crusty, my dry brushing gets lumpy, and I don't like that. Yes, Spotty, you definitely gonna need to go shower and eat something. Cleanse your sins and fuel your meat mac. Hello, Nate, off the clock, excellent. Squid. Somehow I have never gotten an AI bot comment, and I don't know how I've managed to avoid it. Lurking while I drive, exquisite. Drive safe, and we'll see you soon. AI summary my own work, followed up content me in Discord. You want to collaborate on a comic? 2 days later, entire account was nuked, more comments are made deleted. Excellent. Oh. Spotty has won the duel. Rude and inconsiderate Spotty. Beating up poor Nate like that right after he's finished work. Rude and inconsiderate. How dare you beat up that old man? Also, we haven't had any bot comments in Twitch for a long time now, hey?
Squid Sprinkles says, gotta get him while he's weak.
That's just playing dirty. But then again, playing dirty is the only way Spotty can actually win against Nate, so that tracks. Heard my thing going again. Squid. Amazing. Oh, that's so funny, Squid. Anyway. No comment. Stop licking dirt, Spotty. Alright. Spotty is lurking. Time to throw a party. Woo! I mean, what? Zoned out for a bit there. Do you need food, Whoopie, or a drink? Dirt tastes gross, why would you? Exactly! Dirt tastes gross. Why would anybody eat dirt? Party didn't work. Alas. Alas and woe. We will just have to party manually. The old-fashioned way. Yes, coffee and a sandwich. Fuel your meat Mac, Whoopie. Isn't it like past lunchtime for you anyway? The party incoming. That is true, yeah. I am not much of a party person. For the roughage. You can get roughage from, like, plants. You don't need roughage from dirt. Oh, yes, 3:30. Yes. We choose violence, bullying, terrible humor instead. Yeah, that sounds about right. Terrible humor about the violence and bullying. Oop, ads. Fuck! Squid, you're not allowed to give up. I believe in you, Squid. Although I think Squid's currently trapped in ad hell and can't actually hear me. Sadness and despair. Yes, time to obtain fuels. Yeah, getting bigger during pressing helps sometimes. No, Squid, you cannot. You cannot give up drawing forever and wallow in inadequacy. Unallowed. Not allowed. Forbidden. Forbidden. Exactly. You can hear me, bitch. But no, you are not allowed to give up drawing and wallow in inadequacy, Squid. I see you there, Squid. You just gotta get good. I believe in your ability to get good. Grab Squid by the tentacles, drag them kicking and screaming into their potential. Exactly, exactly. 100% Steel Wolf. You are getting dragged kicking and screaming into your potential, Squid, whether you like it or not. You finally have your tablet set up the way that you've wanted to have it set up for years and years and years, I'm not going to let you give up on drawing. I'm going to bully you into doing more art. You will do more art and you will enjoy it. "18 years of twice exceptional schooling taught me that if I'm not amazing immediately I have to cry and give up." That is a lie. That is a fallacy and a falsehood. Sucking at something is just the first step towards becoming moderately good at something. And you've already taken those first steps. You're already moderately good. So now you just got to keep stepping and get better. Get good. Get gooder. I believe in you, Squid. And now that you've got your tablet set up properly, you can practice more, which means you'll level up more quickly. Exactly, we learn the most from our failures. 100%. 100%. So, get to failing. Fail faster, fail harder, fail stronger, learn better. Learn more. You have my permission to suck. Yeah, failure's just a waiting room to sit. Exactly, exactly. Steel Wolf gets it. Listen to us old farts, Squid. Well, like I said, get one of the screenshots from the game. Roughly trace over it, like not all the details, but the base shapes. And then put your tracing of the base shapes side by side with your, regular attempts and look at the differences and see where you're going wrong there. Yeah, one person's failure, another person's treasure. Also that. Exactly that. Yeah, I think if you break it down to the base shapes first and work from there, you'll be able to figure out if it's your proportions that are off or if it's something else. Because I keep saying with painting, you've got to have a solid foundation to build on. And if your skeleton's fucked up, then no matter what you do, the rest is not going to look quite right because your skeleton's fucked up. So fix the skeleton first. Make sure your base shapes are the right proportions and the right positions and everything. And then you can focus on the next level of detail and see, okay, is it there that you're fucking up? Or is it there that you could improve more? That's probably the better way to put it. God damn. Don't make me get out fucking Photoshop on stream and demonstrate what I'm talking about. It's been a hot minute since I used Photoshop on stream. I don't know if I've actually got this one set up for it yet. Maybe I should set up Photoshop on my Twitch. Wait, do paint tutorial? Oh, fucking. Ah. Yeah. Need a bit more brush soap in this because it's getting crunchy again. So leave that in there for the moment. Let that soak a little bit. Hello, algorithms! Welcome in, welcome in. That is a very interesting screen name. Very cool. How are you going? What are you up to this time zone? Watching for a bit now. Oh, excellent! I hope you're enjoying yourself. Hope you're having a good time. Oh, thank you! Yay! I'm glad you like it. Doing a montage of nothing but swearing, Samuel Jackson style. I don't know if I'm quite creative enough for that. My swearing tends to be a little bit repetitive because I forget words. Ugh, I'm being unnecessarily pedantic again. Fuck. And yet, I still continue being unnecessarily pedantic. Okay. Squid can't give up. There are too many of us that believe in them. Exactly, exactly. Squid, you are not allowed to give up. There's too many of us that believe in you. Welcome home, Nate. Congratulations on getting home safely. Okay, yes, those last two panels still need some highlighting. Yeah. More work to be done, but gotta clean my dry brush out again. Do not need crusty dried paint in my dry brush. Fucking shit up. That's the annoying part about dry brushing. You've got to clean your brush so regularly if you don't want it to get too crusty and gross. Like, yeah, I don't know how well you can see it, but there's still all this dried paint up here and it's making the bristles not separate properly. So I need to clean all that out because otherwise my dry brushing gets lumpy and disgusting. My lead. Thank you very much for that follow, algorithms. Welcome to the Bits Box. And yeah, if you've ever got any questions about like how or why I do stuff the way I do, or, you know, just painting advice in general, feel free to ask. I'm always more than happy to like try to explain things or demonstrate shit or, you know, all that stuff. Still get a hand in consistent light and shadow plus clothing folds. Okay. One is the feet, other proportion of the head. Body itself looks pretty solid. Okay, cool. Well, you've already started narrowing down things you need to work on. That is a step forwards. That is good progress. Pouring rain, people driving like idiots. Oof. Oof. Very glad you got home safely. Color-wise, I'm okay, still getting a handle. Consistent light and shadow plus clothing folds. Thinking getting into it, been searching for an army start, painting strings like that, absolutely insane. Yeah, I don't know. Well, contrast paint definitely makes the process easier and a little bit quicker. Tyranids are, I think, a relatively good one to start with because they're not super complicated. Like, yeah, they've got a bunch of detail, but it's all detail that you can like pick out mostly by washes, dry brushing, You know, there's no flat armor panels that you need to worry about getting super smooth. You can just paint them straight up with just contrast and then dry brushing, which is pretty easy. And then, yeah, because most of this is just, like, all the skin here, pallid witch flesh base, and then just a really thin Voluptuous Pink contrast paint. And that's it. Like, I'm not using more than 2 colors for the skin here. The carapace is 2 different contrast purples laid over each other just to get the right sort of color purple, because one of them was too dark and one of them was too bright, but when I layer them together they sort of even out to what I want. And then, yeah, I'm just dry brushing the detail. I'm not even like doing fancy stuff. The belly skin here, that's again the Pallid Witch Flesh base, the Voluptuous Pink, and then just the Leviathan purple contrast glazed over the top as well to give it a little bit more color and depth than the rest of the skin. It's time consuming, but it's not like super complicated. Welcome back, Whoopie. You can say personal listings normal teacher. Oh, thank you, Steelwolf. And yeah, NIDs are more forgiving since that any preference color can work. Level detail quite flexible on your ability. How many streams have I been working on this one for, guys? It's been several streams, but like I said, it's time consuming, yes, because it is such a large mini. But the actual skill involved in it is like not super high, I think. I mean, it'd definitely be easier for people to use like contrast that isn't so thin. Yeah, 4 to 5 streams so far. That sounds about right. No, I think it's more than that. Hang on, let me check my YouTube. Oh shit, I haven't uploaded my previous stream yet. Anyway, give me a sec. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so it's been 7 streams for the Tyranid, no, 8 counting the last one because that's not up on my YouTube yet. Okay, so far it's been 8 streams of the Tervigon. 8, 16, 24, 32. So 32-ish hours, but I do spend a lot of time faffing about. 45 streams, that's about right. Peanut butter sandwich. Sandwich, Peanut, I can type. Nah, typing's overrated. And yeah, I've been spending a lot of time cleaning this fucking dry brush as well. Because it just keeps getting crusty paint dried in it, and I don't want that. Like, this stream alone, I probably spent half of the time just cleaning this dry brush. Yeah, so 8 streams so far plus this one. Play my laptop keyboard. Not so bad on my loud clicky desktop one. Clicky keyboards are just so much more satisfying, and I feel like they're better for, you know, the what's it, haptic feedback? I might be mixing up my words there. But yeah, clicky keyboard good. Those soft touch keyboards, no, I don't like them. You can't tell if you've actually pressed the button. Give me an idea of the time. Tune again. No worries. And yeah, you know, always. Can we get my Discord link up there? Because you can also join my Discord. And then that's probably an easier way to get feedback and ask questions when I'm not live and everything. Yeah, I'm also definitely more of a display style painter. I'm not a slap things out quickly kind of painter. I did get these guys, so this is one of the little ones. Oh, beautiful. Thank you very much, Spotty. Delightful. Oh, and Nate. Hell yeah. Also, here's the head. Grr, rar.
Remember what I have taught you.
Oh, holy shit. Thank you very much for that subscription, Spotty. 63 months. That's a lot of months. You were first, Nate. Fastest delinker in the West. Okay. Right. Okay, I still need to work on those last two a little bit. So yeah, what general time zone are you in, algorithms? Because I only stream in this time slot once a week on Tuesdays. But I also stream Friday and Sunday nights, Australian time. So depending on where you are, my other stream slots might be better for you, or they might be worse. I don't know. Yes. Yes, Nate is very much more of a massive army painter than I am. I tend to be too pedantic. I love doing fancy shit and details and everything. And I take my sweet ass time. Whereas Nate is a goddamn machine. Nate scares me. In a good way. Colored your drawings with the flamings. Ooh. Are they up in Artbox yet? Let me know once they're up in Artbox and we will have a look-see. The flamingos, they are excellent, excellent. All right, let me finish up this brush. I do not. Up in Artbox, excellent, excellent, exquisite. Ugh, trying to get in between these fucking things is a pain in the ass. Steel Wolf! I do not have an OnlyFans. I'm not sexy enough for that. Okay. Where is... There it is. Exquisite!
Squid Sprinkles says, "Don't worry, Skits. I think you're sexy enough for that."
Oh, thank you, Squid. However, OnlyFans is also way too much work. What psychic discipline would a flamingo represent? The psychic discipline of being fabulous! Obviously. Amazing. Oh, I love it. I love the adorable little Araman buddy. Second, oh, thank you. You guys are so biased. Yes, delightful. I love the flamingo wearing the fancy little hat. Perseverance. Wait, what? So cute, so cute. So adorable. God. Little Araman just makes me so fucking happy, and I don't even know why. It's just, he's just too cute. He's too fucking cute. Cannot handle the adorableness of tiny pocket Araman. He's amazing. Love him. Balance, perseverance. Wait, what? I've lost track of the conversation. What are we talking about now? What's this balance and perseverance for? I'm so lost and confused. Ugh, I can still feel the soap in it. Come on. Oh, yep, no, that's still got paint in it. Blah. Oh, the psychic discipline. Balance and perseverance. Okay, yeah. Possibly. Possibly. But no, no, no. It's obviously fabulous. Fabulosity. Yes. Psychic discipline. Yes, I can understand balance because flamingos are always standing on one leg, and I can understand the perseverance because flamingos can survive in just ludicrous conditions. However, they are fabulous. And balance and perseverance can be part of being fabulous. Alright. It is a good question to ask though, because obviously, you know, where there's no one single obvious answer since we're getting multiple responses here. So it is an excellent question to ask. And that is why Araman, you know, was considering it thoughtfully with that little you know, and not answering immediately, because gotta think about it. Gotta consider it. And to be fair, being fabulous is already kind of covered by the Pavoni discipline, the biomancers. The biomancers are experts in being fabulous. And you wouldn't want to step on the Pavoni's toes. They will boil the blood in your veins. That is the beauty of the collective. Indeed, indeed. I haven't done the inside of these ones. Fuck. I was like, yay, I'm done with the purple dry brushing. No, no, I am not. Fuck. Yes, the inner side of these bloody chimney things are such a pain to get to as well.
So this is where the Emperor's
we are
will
getting
brings us.
raided. Catron Universe Alive. Catron Universe Live. There we go. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you very much for that raid. I am going to assume that people are currently trapped in fucking ad hell at the moment. because that's usually what happens. Oh, there we go, there we go. Hello, Katron. How are you going? Thank you very much for that raid. How was your stream? What were you working on today? Or playing? Release the attack capybara! Unfortunately, the attack capybara does not actually attack. It's just chill. It's just hanging there, being chill and friendly, as capybara do. Dun, dun. Still need a little bit more on the inside of those ones. There! Pain in the butt. Pain in the tuchus. Oh, you got the new defiler? Oh, fuck yes. I have the new defiler waiting for me to be picked up when I go into the hobby store on Thursday. I am very excited to get my grubby little paws on it. Do you have any advice for assembling the defiler so far? Are there any bits that you're looking at going, oh god? Because I still have no idea of like what weapon loadout or anything I'm going to do with it. I don't care about the rules, luckily. I'm just going to be running on Rule of Cool. So yes, share with me your opinions of the new defiler so far. The only thing the attack capybara hurts is house prices. Fonta's up demands belly rubs, thereby completely disarming everyone. Yep, yep. You would have to be just the worst kind of monster to not give the capybara belly rubs. Yes, I'm very excited for the new defiler. It looks so fucking cool. Pretty easy? Oh, excellent! Excellent, excellent, excellent. So what options have you used for it so far? Have you used any of the specific chaos heads or one of the more generic ones, or many options of posing? Oh, I'm gonna have to do something complicated with the fucking posing. Because of course I do. Of course I do. It's gotta match my fucking defiler. Not defiler. My defiler's gotta match my fucking Helldrake. There we go. I should show off the Helldrake. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'm in danger of dying. Cuteness overload. I mean, it also depends on how big the capybara is. If the capybara is big enough and it decides to just sit on you because it thinks it's a lap capybara, then you might be in trouble there. Especially if you're like a halfling or a gnome or something. Dire capybara mount, fuck yes. You won't get anywhere quickly, but you'll at least have a friendly mount. Thousand Suns! Fuck yes. Thousand Suns are my legion of choice. Love me, my tragic muscle wizards. They are my besties. They are my beloveds. I applaud you for your fantastic taste in choosing Thousand Suns. Yes, hang on. Give me a moment. I want to show off my Helldrake because I cannot resist showing off my Helldrake. Because so much fucking work went into that goddamn Helldrake. It's not even painted yet. It's just customized. Alright. Let that soak for a little bit. My regulars are probably sick of seeing this thing, but... Helldrake! I built it. An entire articulated tail. Wiggle wiggle! And I built it proper rear legs. Never? Yay! Excellent. Because obviously this thing's going to be shown off a lot more. Also have a Thousand Suns Helldrake? Fuck yes. So yeah, I built it rear legs so that it could actually like perch and grasp the platform. and then reposed the claws, reposed a Space Marine victim. He is having the worst day of the rest of his life, which is going to be very, very short, possibly over already. And reposed this claw as well so that it can be gripping the front fence once I actually glue the arms in place, because these are not glued yet, they're just blue tacked, so that I can take them off for painting. Hardest thing to paint, yeah. Yeah. Capybara the size of Godzilla, we shouldn't be trying to stop him accidentally destroying his house sitting on buildings. Oh, this tail keeps coming out because it hasn't been glued in yet, because again I want to be able to take it off for painting. But yeah, wiggle. So this is Flapsy Wiggleton. The head and neck have also been put together so that it can move around a little bit, mostly to make painting easier. But yeah, so that was a lot of work. And I'm going to be painting that for my Death Guard, which look like this. So, yeah, that's going to be fun to do on the Helldrake. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to look so good once it's done. Hopefully. Assuming I don't fuck it up. Yes. Oh no! Oh, that's right. One of Spunky Chonk Tonk's googly eyes have come off somewhere and I don't know where it's gone, so I'll have to find a replacement googly eye at some point. Oh, hang on. Just grab one of these ones for now. Oh, no, that's not sticking. I think that eye was actually one of the bigger googly eyes. So let's see if I can find a suitably sized replacement. Because if the googly eyes are the same size, it just doesn't work as well, you know? Oh god. Oh, my legs. Is it in here? It doesn't look like it's actually in here. Where has it come off? Oh well. Just have to get a replacement one for it. Ugh. Spunky, your eye! I know, right? Poor Spunky. Oh no, wait. The eye is down at there. There it is. Yay, found his eye. Alright, let's get rid of this crappy fucking blue tack, which was not even blue, it was white. Let's use a bit better one. Gotta replace Spunkies. There we go. That's better. He's got his face back now. Isn't he delightful? I love him so much. So yeah, this is a color scheme I'll be using for the Helldrake. And that is going to take fucking forever. This guy took me the entirety of September a few years ago to paint on stream. So, you know, that was, what, 3 streams a week, 4 hours a stream, 4, 8, 12, 12, 24, 48. So yeah, say about 48, 50 hours for this guy. Helldrake's going to be a lot longer than that. Spunktember, exactly, exactly. Mwah. Alright, back in your box, Spunky. But anyway, can't start painting the Helldrake, Flapsy Wiggleton, until I've finished all my commissions, which is going to take a while because I've got more. But one day, I'll be able to paint the Helldrake, and it will be amazing. And I will scream and cry and throw up a lot. Yeah. Okay, okay. I have really honestly been spending most of this stream cleaning my dry brush and not actually dry brushing, which is annoying. That's alright. Better to have a clean dry brush than the alternatives. No, maybe one of my alcohol wipes will work better to clean out that dried paint. Let's give it a go. Because yeah, the brush soap isn't doing it quickly enough for my liking. And given that these are synthetic bristles and not sable, I'm okay with using isopropyl on them a bit. Let's see if this works. Oh yeah. Oh, that's much better. Oh, I should have been doing this from the start. I'm gonna go through so many alcohol wipes. That's alright. Yeah, that's getting the paint out much quicker. Thank you, isopropyl alcohol. You are my bestie when it comes to cleaning paint. Yeah, that's much better. I'm no longer getting the dried, crusty stuff still stuck on the tips there. Fantastic. Exquisite, amazing, wonderful, excellent. Oh my god. Why did I not think of this earlier? And I can even clean my thumb off while I'm here. Isopropyl alcohol, my beloved. Speaking of getting distracted. When it's dry. Or when it's wet. You know? If it's dry, it's a dry brush. If it's wet, it is no longer a dry brush. So yeah, this is now a dry brush again because it's dry. Mostly dry. So it's mostly a dry brush. Okay, do I need to do any more of the purple? Let me have a look. What can I go, fuck it, good enough to move on? I think we've reached Getmo. Oh no, still need those inner edges there. God damn it. So close, yet so far. Still, at least now I can just grab an ISO wipe to clean my dry brush off. Yeah, I haven't properly done these edges. That's much better. That's better. Did another one. Had to make a whole story in a little comic format. Oh, fuck yes! Hello, Pigment. How are you going? What are you up to this time zone, this Tuesday? Okay, I think now I'm done with the purple for the moment. Give that a quick clean. Okay. Whoop, that just work. Made a spirit in my meeting. No worries. Titanic Tarantula Tuesday. Very happy Wednesday, Spotty. I survived. It's not Wednesday. It's not. Okay, gotta darken up these spikes again. And then I can do the red dry brushing on them. Pick them out. Dun, dun, dun. If it was Wednesday, I would not be working. Exactly, exactly. Therefore, it is not Wednesday. You're just so fucking detached from time and reality.
A Pigment Predicament says, thank you for the compliment. I try very hard to avoid reality smile.
You know what? That is fair. That is fair and valid. I respect the desire to avoid reality as much as humanly possible. Mixie refuses to claim it's Wednesday. Staring them into submission. Get them in the stream. No, no. Mixie broke. Did Mixie break? If it is not Wednesday, then why can I see the Wednesday wagon handing out wagon wheels?
SteelWolf74205 says, Happy Thingy Day.
Oh no, me thingy!
Squid Sprinkles says, Skits, do you need me to rub your thingy better? Steelwolf74205 says, random something check.
Random something check. Can't think of any other days between Wednesday and Friday. You mean Thursday? You mean fucking Thursday? Thursday apparently doesn't exist for Spotty.
Eradash_Nate says, you do realize, Skits, that today is 420, so a lot of people are a little influenced.
I actually forgot about that because... Is it still 420 here or is it 421? Yeah, no, it's the 21st here now.
Follow my lead.
So yeah, I honestly do not think about .420 and people being blazed. But, you know, more power to them. What's a fucking Thursday? Yeah, Squid's not influenced. Squid's just a menace. Ew, it's a Spotty. Don't be mean to a beloved shark. Half the world is still on
Follow my lead.
They don't count. Exactly, exactly. Don't they know that Australia is actually the centre of the world? And that everybody should be going by Australian dates and times? Oh, that was painful to say.
A Pigment Predicament says, pretty sure half the world doesn't need a specific day for that, Nate.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like most people don't really need the excuse. They're just gonna do it anyway. Okay. Get Mo. Fucking good enough to move on. Be niceys to him. 4:20 p.m. for me right now. Nice.
Mag Design says, happy 421, National Drug Testing Day in America.
Glad to know how little I mean. You mean the world to us, Nate. You are our own old fart. They realized how awesome we are, it would break the world. True, true. Eating pizza made of human food. How are you? Happy 421 National Drug Testing Day. I'm so glad you specified human food and not human flesh, buddy. Yep, there we go. There we go, that's what I was expecting. Eating pizza made of human. Yes. Making some stuff in Fusion 360, designing a storage rack for filament. Ooh, nice! Fancy, fancy, fancy. Who else would I fight? Exactly. Pizza the Hut. She's gone from suck to blow. I see your Schwartz is as big as mine. It's not the size, it's how you use it. God, how long has it been since I last watched Spaceballs? I really should watch it again. Making all the designs straight from the drawings given by manufacturers. Ooh, fancy. At some point, something my DM's giving me a drawing struggle busing. I would need to remember how to draw first. But yes, Yes. I should absolutely do that at some point, if only to, like, remind myself how to draw first. Too bad I can't count. You count in our hearts, Nate. Or at least you count in Spotty's heart.
Steel Wolf 74205 says, we want more bubble butts.
No. Yay! Nate won the duel. Nate counts again. I mean, mildly
says,
sarcastic is your default state of being, as far as I'm aware. Nate, so yes, I am aware. Oh yes, EMAG, absolutely. Post a link, show us what you've been working on. As long as it's not something that's going to get my stream banned anyway. Chickens! Chickens are outside my window, fuck yes.
Steel Wolf 74205 says, respect your elders and get the hell off my lawn.
Nah. I haven't managed to get Squid off my lawn yet, so no. I don't think Squid's going anywhere. Oh, oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ooh, also my midstream break is coming up in a minute. Ooh. I can see details. A little bit. It looks like an IKEA drawing. But no, that's looking very cool so far. Is that actually parallel or is it a little bit wonky? So I'm just looking at it and I can't. It is actually parallel? Okay, okay. Maybe it's one of those, maybe I'm doing one of those optical illusion things. Anyway, very cool. Eyeball exercises? Ugh. Well, the eyeball exercises will have to wait until after the midstream break, because, you know, gotta go pee. It's the orientation. I do that all the time. Okay, cool. As long as it's not just me. Alright. Nate has redeemed a hydrate. I think I am being bullied into taking my midstream break by making my bladder explode. So, all right.
Steelwolf
Don't make me get the hose.
74205 says, "Don't make me get the hose."
I'm being hosed. I'm being absolutely hosed. You are indeed. Yes, okay, I'm being bullied. All right, so I will be right back. Even though the ads have not actually started yet, as far as I can tell, they will probably be starting soon. So, BRB. Alright, I have returned. 2020 T-slot extrusions, inner dimensions 48 inches wide, 36 high, 20 inches deep. Oh, nice. Should be pretty easy to print out too, hey? Alright. I hope everybody else has also gotten a drink, gotten a snack, had a bathroom break. Whoopee! Whoopee! Whoopee!
Spottiest Shark says, I exercises.
Yes, thank you for the reminder. But first, Weepy, this is so fucking cute. I love my little icon. That's adorable. Holy shit. Take him to the zoo! Yay! That is so cute. I love it. I love it. Amazing, fantastic, exquisite, delightful, wonderful. This brings me great joy. Yay! You made my icon look so adorable. It looks just like me. Fantastic, I love it. So, so cute. Mwah. Okay, eyeball exercises before I get painting again. Let's get these out of the way. Alright. Is this going to make my forearm unhappy? Okay, yeah, not too bad. Tolerable. Up. Ooh. Doesn't like that one as much. That's alright. One more. There we go. Oof. Oh yeah. Little bit tender. Not bad, just I can feel it. But that's alright. That's alright. Okay, round and around. There we go. And cross side. And one more. There we go. Ugh, gotta look after those eyeballs. Yeah. Alright. Back to picking out these freaking spikes. And then I can think about gluing things in. No, wait, I've got to dry brush most of the base first. While I can still reach it before I glue the legs on. Oh, excuse me. Remix frog noises. Do you enjoy the remix frog noises, Squid? I have like 3 or 4 different versions of that song. But luckily I only put one version in the stream playlist. Yes? Yay! I'm glad you enjoy it. And then we follow up with some gorgeous piano. I believe this one is Josia Barlow's Angel Fire, I think. Oh, they've got McDonald's deals now. Oh, awesome. I might have to go get Macca's. Yes, Josia Barlow, Angel Fire. Helps if I'm actually on the camera. Ad shows them fighting over whose fans will buy more of their meals. Oh goddamn, I might have to actually look up those ads. I do not actually see ads anywhere ever because I have so many ad blockers. Thai and Shin Ramyun bucks. Highly appropriate, yeah. No kidding. I have seen those in the shops. Might have to try one day. Stay slinky, no worries. Steel Wolf, you have a fantastic time zone, and I will hopefully see you on Thursday. Tumblr does tend to have truly unhinged ads, but Tumblr unfortunately also has a lot of porn ads, which I am absolutely categorically not interested in. So, ad block. Ad block, ad block, ad block everywhere.
Squid Sprinkles says, Tumblr, NSFW ban also Tumblr, NSFW ads.
I know, right? It's so stupid. The double standard is just insane. Mustn't be reporting enough ads for hate speech. God, yeah, fucking hate speech ads as well. Jesus fuck. And this makes me even more glad that I have all ads blocked, so I do not have to see any of this stupid fucking bullshit. Okay. Alright. Let's get a bit of a brighter red as well. This guy deserves a second red. Don't have Tumblr or TikTok. I definitely do not have TikTok. I only have Instagram to post my miniature photos. I don't look at Instagram otherwise. Tumblr is my main hangout. But yeah, no, I don't use TikTok. I don't have a TikTok. I don't use Snapchat or whatever else they've got out there. I don't even know. TikTok is a plague upon humanity. Yeah, Tumblr to blog Patchwork Goblin and memes. As Tumblr should be used. Tumblr is the home of dank memes. Okay. Don't understand it. Doesn't want to post actually bothers an account on YouTube. Don't have YouTube. The only thing I use YouTube for is posting my stream VODs. I don't actually browse YouTube unless I'm looking specifically for certain music. Okay, let's go. But yeah, no, I don't browse YouTube. I don't watch YouTube for like videos or anything because fucking fuck that shit. Browser bookmarks. Well, you know, I just download the song, save the song. If I find a song I like on YouTube, I'm just gonna download it and save it. And that way I have it and I don't have to find it on YouTube again. Various MP3 or YouTube to MP3 converters. I can never remember which one I used last, so I just search for another one. Because they get taken down so often as well, and I'm just like, yeah, alright, what's the latest one they've got? Hello, GP! Yes, I have had my stream break. I have been good. Good night. How are you going, GP? Are you with me? Hopefully it is not too early in the morning for you. Are you with me? Mexican sky. The blue line. Somewhere by midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me? Mexican sky. Somewhere by midnight. Are you with me? Are you with me? Just keeping on the subtopics. YouTube definitely has its uses. I just don't have anything I need to look up on it. Like, there's definitely a lot of, you know, painting tutorials and everything as well on YouTube. But, I just don't like videos. I don't like watching videos. And that's pretty much it. I'd much rather have a tutorial that's in text and images rather than videos because of the fucking audio processing issues. And with text and images, I don't have to like keep pausing the video and rewinding it to like go back to the bit that I want. You know, having to scroll through it to find the bit that I want in the first place. Okay. Yes, yes. I was bullied into taking my break. Giant sand rainfalls, extra skin that can be through its skin while underwater, quite large near the surface area. Take that, beauty industry. Videos, how do you absorb 500 kilograms of lizards? I don't. I let you absorb the info about lizards so that you can then tell me about it. And lizards can squirt blood from their eyes. That is cool and hardcore and awesome. Fuck yeah, you go, you funky blood-squirting lizards. When I do that, it's, oh my god, Squid, you need to go to the hospital. Because you are not a lizard. Squid, you should not be squirting blood from your eyes. Oh, I did miss your stinky boy link. Give me a minute. New stench bastard. There we go. Hell yeah, stinky boy. Oh, look at this disgusting fella. He is so stinky. He is the stinkiest bastard. Oh, look at that flesh claw. I love him. He's so gross. Gross and stinky. I love the eyeballs. Excellent work on those eyeballs. Fuck yes. He looks very, very cool. Giant salamanders are not lizard. I know this. Giant salamanders are what? Amphibians? Stinky boy! Stinky! Oh, my rib cage. Unclench, unscrunch, unpucker. Check and correct those postures. Oof, that is a lot of red paint. Need to clean all that out. Bloody hell. Alright, are you still alcohol-y? Yes, you are. Sweet, excellent. He's not a tiny box knot, big as a redempted dreadnought. He is a giant box knot! An absolute unit! The chunkiest of boys. Delightful. Exquisite, wonderful, excellent, amazing. I love him. Okay. It might be... Oh no, there we go. Still got a little bit of isopropyl alcohol left in this, hasn't all dried yet. That sounded like a netball message. Yeah, that was definitely one I needed to respond to ASAP. So I'm glad I noticed that one. Alright, good enough for now. Get a new alcohol wipe for later. Then why mention lizard information on profile? Spotty makes a good point, Squid. Where is our lizard information?
Queen_Gorgo1 says, last guy who ran off on the pack got choked out by some Givenchy gloves the last then.
Hello, Queen Gorgo! Some lizards do push-ups for no reason, apparently. Because it feels good. That is a good enough reason to do anything, because it feels nice. Last guy who ran off on the pack got choked out by some Givenchy gloves. The last thing he ever saw was a price tag on them. Slowly fade into darkness, and I let the archangels take him. Oh. Anolas is famous for doing what looks like tiny reptilian workouts. Territorial displays attempt to impress mates. Still from a distance, really just look like a lizard aggressively committing to fitness. Fun fact, Asian house geckos slam their heads into the wall to communicate with each other. I keep forgetting how short this speech is. You know what? The fact that Asian house geckos slam their heads into the wall to communicate with each other explains a lot about fucking Asian house geckos. A beautiful way to communicate. Not the words I would have used for it, but whatever rocks your boat. Fucking Asian house geckos. Need to stop shitting on my desk. Went extinct in 1480 because they all knocked themselves out too much to be able to continue breeding. All those concussions, you know, they add up. Lizard! Lizard, 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 lizard. Lizard wizard. What are you painting, mate? What are you painting? What are you painting? Is it good to finally get back to painting? Does it feel nice? Does it feel exquisite even? And are you enjoying the new hobby space layout? Hi, painting, I'm Shark. Lizard, lizard, lizard. Thank you very much for the bits, Queen Gorgo. That is super appreciated. I love that lizard sticker. It's so much fun. Slam that button for more lizard. Queen Gorgo and the Lizard Wizard. Gasp! More painting. More painting! More! More! Ah, ha, 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 more! Or maybe it should be Queen Gecko and the Lizard Wizard. That'd be a cute children's book. Queen Gecko and the Lizard Wizard. That sounds cute and whimsical. To the beach, body rockin', say rockin', gonna stop in. To the beach, body rockin'. To the beach, body rockin'. Gonna stop in. To the beach, body rockin'. Body rock the body. Okay, I think that's all the...
Girl painting says, gecko, 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 gecko,
gecko, gecko. Meow. I'm gonna make this. Gonna stop you to the beach, yo. Body rockin', say rock you. Gonna stop you to the beach, yo. Gonna stop you to the beach, yo. Body rockin', say rock you. Gonna stop you to the beach, yo. Body rockin'. I saw the movie that lizard is from. Had Urge, pulled out, Brigid, Night House Queen. Ooh, Beyond Battle Ready details on her. Nice! I swear, I spent at least half this stream today just cleaning this fucking dry brush. But it needs doing. I'm gonna stop down to the beach. Oh, 5 minutes of my own stuff. Oh, old picture of a person whip. She's getting detail work. Ooh. Alright, let me finish this. I think I'm done for dry brushing. I'm done with dry brushing for today. Oh, no, I still need dry brush the base. Fuck. Well, I can probably use a bigger brush for that, actually. I've played a bunch of the old Final Fantasy Flight ones, so Dark Heresy, Rogue Trader, Black Crusade, Death Watch, Only War. I've played those ones. Okay, I'm not actually getting much paint out of the brush this time. That's good. It also means that the red I can still see in it is actually just staining and not dried paint. And that's fine. There we go. Hard to say because we kind of mashed them all together. We'd like pick bits and pieces out of each system and we sort of cobbled together our own system based loosely on all of them. So difficult to say which one's my favorite because, you know, there wasn't really any distinction between them for me. I personally did enjoy playing Space Marines more though, just because I like pretending to be a Space Marine. Specifically a Space Marine librarian, usually. But Black Crusade was also very fun, yes. Being a bunch of chaos fuckwits was highly entertaining. But no, I enjoyed them all. They were all good. Yes. So we had a bunch of different groups. Well, not groups. I mean, we had the same players pretty much. And we had a bunch of different games. So, you know, we had our, like, Chimera tank squad.
Sprinkle says, you give Space Wolf vibes.
Squid. How dare you? I have never been so betrayed in my entire life. I did not get my chocolate cake that was promised in my dream. I did not. I forgot about it. I was going to do something. Mini! Whip box. Oh, hell yes!
Great Wordling says, I know Squid. Skits gives off Big Wolf vibes.
Squid
Sprinkle says, you were explaining the TTRPG stuff.
No, I was actually going to put this guy up. That's the thing that I was thinking of. Looking fucking amazing. Detail work on that glorious bastard. Fuck yes. It looks so good. So clean. So precise. Love it. Oh, duck hunt dog. Oh my god, why am I getting a giggly dog? That's amazing. But also, what the fuck? Yes, that looks so fucking cool. Holy shit. Oh, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. Loving it, loving it. Hell yeah. Alright. The night looks fantastic. I'm very much looking forward to seeing the difference once the detail work is done. Okay. What's I doing? Gotta dry brush the base. And then I can start gluing limbs on. Not worked on her in 3 years. Oh, getting out and out of here. It's not a competition. We are not comparing ourselves to each other. We are just admiring what exists. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wordling! Hello, Wordling! Did I forget to say hello before? I did, didn't I? Oh, no, that was too much. Oh well, whatever. I should probably do a wash over this at some point as well. So I'll do a nice dry brush, and then I'll do a wash, and then once the wash is dry, I can do another dry brush. Yes, how are you going, Wordling? Now going into the sun, up and down, around. Still waking up? Big mood. I was nearly late for stream today because I just could not get out of bed when my alarm went off. It took me a good 10-15 minutes to actually get to the point of getting up today. So, I feel you. This big base definitely needs a wash. Maybe a couple of washes. Just add a bit more color variation to it. Maybe even add some green washes in there as well. I still need to do the carapace on those last two spindly legs as well. Oh, I don't think I'm getting this guy finished today. But hopefully next stream. Hopefully next stream. Listen myself down. Looking at where cells have to get printed. Oh, night drop in Dunbox. No one can stop us now. We don't need a spawn. We don't need a home. Trapped in my mind. see what we find. People they come together. People they fall apart. No one can stop us now. We are made of stars. We come together. Alright, let's have a look. See. Love on first sight. Made of stars. Kill ye, big stripey boy. Absolute unit. Very nice. Love the colours and the contrast of the blue blade against the armor. Big gun. Big gun going. Daka, 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 daka. Cheeky butt shot. Well, not so cheeky. There's no cheeks there. People, they come together. Hell yeah. Spear, lance thingy. Very cool. Venas, Venas. That's a new one, isn't it? Hell yeah. Very, very cool. Alright, okay, what washes am I using? Cordial kit for a second. Destrier, nice. Mortal Kombat. Yeah, I'm very glad I'm doing this before putting the other legs on. Because having to work around multiple legs would be such a pain in the butt. Also, I should really put this into a holder, because otherwise I am just asking for it to get knocked over. Scorpion. Sub-Zero. Sonya. I will of course have to finish off the facing around the claws once I do get everything glued on, but easier to at least get the majority of it done first. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to change my paper towel soon. Oh well. Alright, added some green to it as well, just to mix things up a little bit. Might add a bit of the onion camo shade too. Is it my favorite song? It's my favorite song. I mean, I do when it hasn't gone all the way through, but this one's very wet and it's gone mostly through, so I think this one is not really going to work with the turning it upside down, inside out thing. But yeah, usually I do. But not after dry brushing. Dry brushing is a bit rough on the paper towel. Watch out! Watch out! Okay. That is going to take a million years to dry now. Change the paper towel. I want to sound some across the sides. See, I actually need my paper towel. Like when I'm painting properly, I actually need my paper towel to be able to wick away the water in my brush, and if it's too crusty, it can't do that. So I change my paper towel when I need to. The floor is lava. Okay, that is some dust stuck there. All right, there we go. Well, see, my roll of paper towel is like right here, you know, because my desk is well designed. I don't even have to get up to replace my paper towel. Okay, okay. Is it time to start gluing limbs on? So I'll actually do these ones first, so that I can paint these without the front claws getting in the way. Front claw won't actually get in the way too much. Yeah, maybe I can just glue them both on. Do you generally need to shake glue? Oh well. Probably doesn't hurt. Mm. Come on. Or should it be? God, I hope that's actually sticking. Well, we'll find out once it's Had some time to try. Oh, ad break starts in a couple of minutes. Whoopie, did you get your sandwich and your coffee? Oh, that's right, you mentioned that you had your sandwich. I remember now. Your sandwich. Your peanut pupper sandwich. I can put the texture paint around those. This one, I think, ended up being right there at the edge. Yeah. Yes, excellent, exquisite. There we go, that's better. Okay. How much is this one going to get in the way? It's just up there. This one I'm going to have to hold in place because it's not going to be resting on the base. Good thing I saved it for last. Whee! I get to sit here and wait for glue to dry. Fun and exciting. This could take a bit. Yeah, I need to hold that a little bit longer. Waiting for glue to dry is even more entertaining than waiting for paint to dry. Okay, there we go. I kind of don't want to glue the head on yet, just because of how far the tongue sticks out. And I feel like if I glue the head on, I'm constantly going to be bumping that while I'm trying to paint the legs. So leave that for later. I need that in a minute, but I might as well get the rest of the texture paint down now. Oh, ad break! No, it's not entirely blue dry yet, but that's okay. There we go. Ooh, spray it black, start again. No! God, that'd be devastating if I had to do that at this point. Alright, how sort are you? Not very, but that's okay. Start over again.
Secret Wordling says, start over again. Ah ha 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 fuck.
That was amazing. That was so funny. Thank you, Mixie. Thank you, Wordling. That was fantastic. Mixie sounded incredible.
Secret Wordling says, look, you just need to redo all those steps again. Fuck. Oh no.
And given that I didn't originally start from a black primer, if I sprayed it black to start again, I'd have to completely change how I painted it in the first place. I wouldn't be able to use contrast for starters. At least not until I rebase coded it.
Spottiest Shark says, lick it.
Lick it. Hello, Black Teacup. What unit is this? This is the Tyranid Tervigon. And yeah, welcome in, welcome in. How are you going this time zone? What are you up to today?
Queen_Gorgo1 says, she listens to rock and roll. I smoke rock and roll.
How does one smoke rock and roll? That seems difficult. Ooh, orcs! Been on the shelf about 10 years. I know that feeling. I definitely have stuff that has been on the shelf for quite a while. Unfortunately, commissions come first. Those commissions give me money that I can use to spend on more hobby that I won't get around to painting. Actually, no. Commissions pays for my netball. Without commissions, I would not be able to afford my netball. Yes, the baby maker. Or, as I like to call it, the lumpy ball sack. Yeah. Been working on this one for a while. Getting close to finishing her, though. Finally. Also known as your mom. Well, it's definitely somebody's mother. Many somebody's mother. Shaky hands is not helping. Okay. How to add a video game soundtrack music here. Considering that I'm not saving the music on my DMCA, maybe? Depends on whether or not I enjoy the music soundtrack. The game soundtrack, whatever. Hive mind vending machine. If this is a vending machine, where's the slot for the coins? I guess these could count as coin slots. You just chuck in a bunch of different coins. I mean, there's definitely some songs in my playlist that are remixes of video game music. Like, I had an entire section earlier that was Donkey Kong Country music. Guild Wars 2, Fear Not This Night. I have no idea what that song is. I'd have to go look it up and see if I vibe with it. But yeah. So I've currently got some Donkey Kong Country music in here from both 1, 2, maybe 3. I don't know if I've got any from 3. I've got some Legend of Zelda music remixes. There was the Skyrim theme, there's the Halo theme. They're all covers though. I don't have any like original, you know, straight from the game stuff. Everything's covers, remixes, that sort of thing. But yeah. If there's a song you want me to hear, chuck it up in the music box on the Discord, and hopefully at some point I'll remember to actually listen to it. Mittens! It's a Mittens! Hello, Mittens! How are you going? What are you up to this time zone? Alright. A Mittens, a wild Mittens appears! Oh, what's up? That looks like a netball thing. Okay, nothing I need to respond to. Man, I have hella shaky hands today. It's very annoying. Brush accuracy today is not as good as usual, which is very irritating. Still, at least my arm is working. I was a bit worried it wouldn't work properly today, but seems to be doing all right, so that's a relief. Went to see an ortho, waiting for my insurance to review my MRI. Wait, ooh, what? Doomlay! Doomlay! It is a Doomlay! Hello, Doomlay! How are you going? Mittens, what? Why are you getting ortho MRI? What have I missed? I have obviously missed something. I have missed a Mittens life update of some description. We have all the mods here? Holy crap. You know what that means? Mod duel to the death. Last one standing. Okay, go. Paint comp in less than a month? Ooh. You got this, Jimley. I believe in you. You. Oh. Jimley has won the duel versus Nate. Fell and landed on my knee in November. Did something happen with paint got worse. Oh no! Fingers crossed it's not too bad. Mittens. Knee injuries are terrible. JP, Jimley wants to duel you. Jimley has won again! Oh my god. 2-win streak so far. Get the knives. I am coated with blood. That's just how you like it though, Jimley, isn't it? Give me another. Mittens! Shared some new screenshots. Did a little photo shoot. Exquisite. Oh my god. Why must you do this to me? You enjoy watching me suffer. Which is fair. That is, after all, why I'm here. So people can watch me suffer. DMA 1 versus Spotty! Oh my god! DMA 1 versus Mittens! Holy shit! DMA is on a streak! Squid! Squid! We need you, Squid! I don't know if Squid is actually still here. Jimley is so far undefeated. Who will take down the reigning champion? Mod God! Singular champion Squid, stand up. Oh. Squid has won! Squid has defeated the undefeated champion! Oh my god, Squid! Squid is the mod god! A mighty blow I am felled. Squid is now the new reigning champion. Mod god Squid. Do you know what's really funny though? Do you know what's really, really super funny? Doomlay, I have zero memory of modding you. Like, obviously I did at some point because you've got the mod thing, but I do not remember doing so. You never nodded me, I was born with it. You know what? Fair. Fair. Popped out with a beard and mod status. Yeah, that seems legit. I'll incorporate that into my world beliefs. Especially if Squid also has no memory of modding, of me modding you. You must have just appeared like that. Oh, Spotty remembers why I modded him? Please, please remind me. I have zero recollection of any of this. I remember it all. Can I do mod? I think I've got enough mods now. I have more than enough mods. Do not need to be adding to the pile at the moment. But thank you for volunteering, JP. I appreciate it. Oh, replacement weirdling, that tracks. Archivist says, Spotty stands creaking from the dusty throne, dusting off the tomes with a breath of air. Save yourself! Yeah, pretty much. Yes. Modding Joomla as a replacement weirdling does sound about right. Sounds like something I would do. Photos! Yes, photos in Gamebox. Sorry, I got distracted. And also had a brush load of paint. But now that I'm pretty much done with that brush load of paint, we can check out the photos in the mod box! No, games box. Games box. Joomla, your name isn't even Daniel. I'm the cooler Daniel. Wow. Wow. Immediately making me even cooler. Yeah, it's a little bit difficult to be cool with a name like Daniel. Ooh, oh, hello. Oh, hello. He is giving very much K-pop Demon Hunters vibes here. Hot diggity. Hot diggity dang. Weirdling was busy with work. We needed a Danish mod. True, true. Oh, Weirdling is actually Daniel. I am promptly going to forget this. But yes. He looks so cool, Mittens. Fuck yes. Squid, are you seeing this bullshit? This evil bastard. Yes, Saja Boy vibes. Hell yeah, you are rocking those Saja Boy vibes. Which is why the joke is even funnier. Exquisite. I love those yellow glowy eyes. Delightful, and the pink lighting. Does he steal souls? Does he steal souls? Yes. I knew Squid would love those glowing eyes. Alright. Oh, 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 one more. One more. Oh, here we go. Here's the money shot. Hell yeah. Can now go cure myself of cat fever so the glowy eyes will go on soon. Oh, I gotta keep the glowy eyes. Why would you get rid of the glowy eyes? He looks so cool. Loving him. Loving him. Oh, does he steal souls? Borrows them and lends them to others for interest rates. Starting the first soul bank. Terrible choice. See, even Spotty agrees with me. You gotta keep the glowy eyes. Okay, there's also other stuff. Oh, oh, oh! Joomla! We have a mini from Joomla. A stinky musical boy. He is coming along very... Is that a heart? Or a lung? Or is it a torso? Because I... Spine? Vertebrae? No, that's gotta be a heart. It's some kind of heart, right? But also that is a fantastic set of bagpipes. It's an illness, starting to see more and more downsides. Oh, Force use in Star Wars, lightsaber. Actually like inflated gut sack. Ah, everyone has commented looks like a heart. Misak also shared some memes. Ooh, memes. Memes for Mimi. Oh, Jimle, you were being asked, he is a cutie, where is this model from? So, go pop into Discord and answer that. Because I don't know if they're on the stream at the moment. Yes, okay, let's get some more painting done quickly before the memes arrive. Can't find my phone. Oh no! Lower the sloppity, bile piper, disease certain plague bearers get, makes them immensely jovial and funny. Job keeps going, they get bored and grumpy. New plague bearer gets a disease, guts a form of bile piper, makes a new pipe out of their gut and a rattle from their head. Oh my god, that's amazing. What the fuck? Is that from Age of Sigmar? Found them in memes. Alright, give me a sec. I've just reloaded my brush. I am struggling today. General demon lore, system agnostic. Ah! Fucketh of nuggets. Good enough. I am super shaky today, which is really, really irritating. Still, at least my forearm is working. I was worried it wouldn't work today. Ah, I was worried it wouldn't work today. You seem to be alright. My lightsaber. Oh, I was thinking about it and then I got distracted. But no, I'd have a blue lightsaber. Probably. I do like the double-ended lightsabers. Yeah, I'd probably go a blue double-ended lightsaber. Oh, fucker of mothers. God damn it, I'm gonna have to re-glue that. Hiss, shit, fart, fire. I cast Ruffle Amal. Disease is called the chortling moraine. Immortals like humans cause them laugh controlling into the die. In particular, is their size literally splitting from laughter. Oh, we have more memes? Okay. Let us go through all the memes. Ow, tailbone. Alright, hang on. Let me get the... There we go. Let this be the hour when we draw swords together. Amazing sword drawings. Delightful. Incredible. Exquisite. Wonderful. Fantastic. Mwah. My therapist. You tend to pursue damaged people to try and fix them. Me. You do that too. Therapist. Listen here, you little shit. To be fair, the therapist usually isn't pursuing people. The therapist is usually waiting for people to come to them and pay them money. So, you know. But also, you little shit. When your bolter jams after you didn't finish reciting the prayer to the machine gone. God. Coincidence? I think not. Classic parody riposte on the therapist. Me adding $54 to my cart to save $3.99 on shipping. Yeah. It do be like that sometimes. Good morning to everyone who relates to Gengar. Gengar is being overwhelmed by fatigue. Oh, but is managing to tough it out and stay awake. Me every single morning. More importantly, if you had force powers, how often would you randomly push people over? Not often. Not often. I don't want to hurt people, usually. I'd only push people over who deserved it. Oh, this one's a big one. I'm gonna have to zoom in on this one. The left image is a rug and the right image is a ceiling poster. Oh no. This on the bedspread. Every wallpaper. Oh god. Wow, guys, you've really come together to make this house MD into a home MD. Terrible. Awful. Thanks, I hate it. What is something you wish every company would understand? Your AI assistant isn't helping. Nothing builds loyalty faster than a real person who answers the phone. A real person who is actually in the company itself and not some fucking call center overseas. Oh, excuse me. Yes. Me attending a netball game. You'd be there specifically just to push me over all the time, wouldn't you, Spotty? You'd just be like waiting until I'm about to take a shot at something and then suddenly force push. And I'm just like, pleh. I could see you doing that, Spotty. You would 100% do that to me. If you flip a photo of bats hanging upside down, they look like they're having a wicked dance-off. They do. That's amazing. Go, you funky little critters. Do the funk. Fuck yes. Best cake ever. HTML code for you. HTML head, div ID, birthday cake, name, Martin. Message, happy birthday. Oh my god, that's amazing. That's incredible. Star Wars verse Force dual off-size white blades like Ahsoka. Yeah, I can see you doing that. That'd be cool. Me. My emotions aren't written on my face. Also me. Kitty cat. Oh! That would be weird. The kitty cat's face marking looks like this. I would push Nate. Of course you would, Spotty. Yeah, I was a bit slow in the middle. I got there eventually. Look, I have a really bad perception score, okay? My perception score is kind of shit. But I got there. I got there. I didn't need it pointed out. Time to get up. Down, I missed it. Today I will not tough it out. I am going to nap before I go to my hobby den. Sounds like a good plan. I got there eventually, time. No, I'm too ace for that bullshit. Hash brown cheeseburger. I'd try it. Om nom nom. Food crimes. Delicious, delicious food crimes. Ah, it's not my... okay, you know, that's fair. That is very fair. I respect that, Jimway. Me, wading through the pile of bodies I've left in my wake while still calling myself chaotic good. Yeah. Some people do be like that. Can you tell that DoorDash started using AI description for menu items? Chips are thin slices of pieces of various materials often used in electronics for processing and storage. And this is why AI is a fucking plague upon humanity. Fuck's sake. If the chaos ends in good, it's chaotic good. Oh, you've done the hash brown thing. Okay, okay. You haven't done the wading through bodies and calling yourself chaotic good thing. Alright. That looks like a good bite.
Says,
oh my
that
god.
looks
Hello,
like a good bite.
Tenebrum. You bastard. Yes. Hi! Okay, I'm gonna leave that fucking floor off until I get this done. Tenebrum, my favorite orc player! Lurking, had to comment? Absolutely. 100%. Could not miss a pun like that, could you? Probably wield a single blade. Ooh, cyan blue lightsaber. Nice. Don't get many cyans. Apologies for not making this bit super visible, but it's a fucking pain in the ass. Also, I believe we are coming up towards the end of stream. Spotty, do we have a raid target? I ask, and then I don't actually look at chat for 5 minutes. I take megabytes. Have Diablo, genocide entire maps of demons. Ooh, Micah? Hell yeah, Micah! Micah's good people.
Tinabloom_ says, look at distraction.
Oh no, a distraction. Oof. May need to be admitted to hospital to claim the cost of the MRI. Well. If you're having trouble walking...
Secret Wordling says, ah ha 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 ah ha 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 ha. Oh no. Fuck.
Weirdling having a normal one there. Well, feck. Yeah. Oh well. Worst comes to worst, you could always hit your knee with a hammer. I do not recommend this, by the way. But yeah, fingers crossed you can figure out some way to finagle it. Because yeah, MRIs are unfortunately not cheap.
Spottiest Shark says, okay, getting a hammer now.
Late night treat, sourdough toast, butter and honey. Oh, delightful. Oh, I really need lunch.
The Great Wordling says, Spotty, put the hammer down. It wasn't me. Spotty. Wait.
Nah, Spotty is going after Weirdling's kneecaps with the hammer.
Tinabroom _ says, nail it or fail it, Spotty.
Nail it or fail it. What could possibly go wrong? Spotty in the library with the hammer.
Spottiest Shark says, it's hammer time.
Stop. Hammer time. Do 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 do. Do do. Do do. That was a little bit out of tune, but oh well. God damn. My stomach is making the wettest rumbly noises. Actually, I don't think it's my stomach. It's too far over to the right to be my stomach. It must be one of my intestines. Either way, my digestive system is making wet rumbly noises.
Tinabroom _ says, every problem looks like a nail when you've got a hammer.
Yeah.
Aradesha _ says, can't touch this.
Can't touch this. Do 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 do. Can't touch this. God, that makes me feel old. Stop. Hammer time. Okay, I've got about 8 minutes.
Tinabloom _ says, Skits remembers when cars were fueled by dinosaurs.
I mean, cars still are, for the most part, fueled by dinosaurs. It's just that the dinosaurs happen to be dead now.
Tinabloom _ says, wait, cars still are powered by dinosaurs.
Yes, cars are still indeed, for the most part, powered by dinosaurs.
Spottiest Shark says, dinosaurs aren't dead. Nate is right here.
I mean... birds also still exist. Birds are dinosaurs. That meme makes me a monster. Uh-oh. Oh, I need to click this. I do remember the cast of The Land Before Time. And they are indeed. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
Tinabroom _ says, evolution cocked up turning a Drex to a chicken.
I mean, did evolution cook up? Really? Okay. Progress. Alright. Do I have enough time? No. Okay, let's try and glue this in again, and hopefully it'll actually set properly before I touch it again. Ooh. Mostly plankton and algae, yes. Okay. That did not actually go in far enough to make a lot of contact with much. So let's just wiggle that around a little bit. Da, da, da. Do not. No, no staying up till dawn. And no ignoring me. The answer to that isn't pretty. Exquisite. Okay. Do I glue the head on and just put up with the tongue and everything getting in the way? Or do I leave the head till later? I think I'll play it safe. I will leave the head till later. Just because otherwise it is going to get in my way while I'm trying to finish off these side bits. Oh god damn, I got some purple where I don't actually want purple to be. Where is my skin? There's my skin. That looked good. Like me. That luck of the Tyranids, never getting head. I know, right? The Nids are pretty good at giving head, though. I mean, at what? Okay, there we go. Any other bubble effects that I need to fix? And of course I slipped and fucked up and went too far. Oh, there we go. Alright, that's my 10-minute warning. Good night, GP! Oh! Yeah, no, I did not actually work on 5 minutes of my own stuff. Whoopsies! Yeah, can you please refund that, Spotty? Thank you very much. I straight up forgot. My apologies. It probably will happen again. Unfortunately. Yes. Have a refund. And hopefully I'll remember to do it next time.
Tinabloom_ says, everyone, re-oat.
I won't. Basically. I mean, it's not like I need to get my army ready for anything, because I'm never going to play the damn thing. Okay. Progress! Progress, progress, progress. Alright, time to clean brushes. Why would I think about the children? I don't give a fuck about the children. What children am I supposed to be thinking about here?
Tinabloom_ says, we're not angry or disappointed.
Thank you, Whoopi.
Well within expectations.
Well within expectations. Exactly. Well, as long as you're not angry or disappointed, I am happy. Or at least content. Okay. So, Micah. We're going to raid Micah Igneous tonight. The children like Spotty, Whoopie, or Nate. Oh, you're funny. Ah, yes, Nate the child. Anyway, alright. Gonna set up that raid for Micah Igneous, and then I'm gonna fuck off to the bathroom because holy shit, my bladder. And then I'm going to have lunch before my netball training tonight. Yes. It is coming along. It is looking good. Micah Igneous! I shall indeed enjoy netball. Even 99-year-olds are children of somebody. True. No worries, Tinabrum. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. And chatting and everything. So yeah, alright, we are ready to raid. Thank you very much, everybody, for hanging out with me, as always. Super appreciated. Fucked that up. Anyway. Look after yourselves, look after each other, and hopefully I will see you all next stream. You all have a good one. No, none of them would be interested at all in 40k. They're all like teenage girls. Anyway, yes, catch you all next time. And now I play the Waiting for the Aussie Lag to catch up game. Aussie lag, so much fucking Aussie lag.